like to welcome you all to Wharfdale Grange, an exceptional venue. I hope you all enjoyed the afternoon. Behind this tough, cool, laid-back facade is a man bursting with pride. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful in all your life? This speech is very difficult for me. Obviously, I don't like being the centre of attention. I'm also under guidelines and rules. The archaeologist, Paula, sometimes call her the archaeologist because she didn't mind digging up the past. She's given me a list of things to say. One of the things, and one of the rules is do not cry and do not mention the cost. Now, the funny thing is, both those two go together. Because if I do mention the cost, I'm likely to cry. Don't tell any jokes, don't swear, don't sing, don't try and be funny. I know it's a disappointment to you all. Don't try and be funny. Don't talk about yourself. It's not your day. The list goes on and on. Because apparently I've got two faults. One is that I don't listen.
Only two.
And the other is something else. Basically, part of my job today is to welcome Lee to the family and offer advice to the newly married couple. Now, the stress levels in my house over the last month, sorry, did I say my house? I meant ours. That's something else you're going to have to learn as well. Nothing belongs to you anymore. The stress level in our house over the last 6 months, particularly the last month, has been off the scale. There hasn't been a day without being tears, people falling out, shouting. The tiniest little detail is likely to push somebody over the edge. But I'm just going to tell you a little story that won't take 2 minutes. Part of the stress, and a major part of the stress for Eleanor, was wedding shoes. Now, she couldn't get a pair of shoes. She must have tried 100 pairs on. In the end, she ended up having a pair made at an extreme cost in London to go with the wedding dress, and they probably took a month to make an order. Ellen was ringing every day me, has the parcel been arrived? Has it arrived? Has it arrived? And the parcel had not arrived. But there was one evening, and when I say evening, it was almost 10 o'clock at night. The dogs were going bananas in the drive. They were barking, fighting, they were doing all sorts. That's not unusual for our dogs. So I left it. Half an hour later, they're still at it. And I went outside to see what was what. And they were playing tug of war in the middle of the drive with a pair of shoes. Now this, Eleanor knows absolutely, in fact nobody, not Paula, not anybody, nobody knows anything about this. This is something I kept to myself. Being the good father that I am, I didn't want to increase the stress levels. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, I am outside with a head torch, looking for scraps of paper to sellotape together so that I could find out where she'd ordered these shoes from. Just to give you some idea of the extent of the damage. Absolutely true. This is not made up just for a speech, but they are your shoes. So I took a video of the shoes. I rang the woman up in London who'd taken a month to make them. Sent her the video and said, "I'm in the shit here. You need to get me out of it." Sorry, I just broke the rule there and swore. So she was laughing down the phone, and I said, "Please, Do not laugh until you tell me that you can make these shoes and deliver them to Leeds in 2 days. I'll ring you back, I'll ring you back. Anyway, she did, and Eleanor is wearing the shoes today that she thinks are the original shoes. Going to be in this speech, that was just a little something. So back to giving advice and welcoming Lee to the family. I'm going to be serious just for a minute. In my book, marriage is forever. I think it's too easy someday, for the youth of today, who have a little row and they separate and just, I don't know, you might have left the toilet seat up. And it just doesn't get it. But I look around the room, particularly some of our friends here, and Dorian and Phil. I think Dorian and Phil have been married 52 years. There's similar sorts of figures with some friends of ours that are here today. And me and Paula have been together 30 years. It just seems a little bit rare these days. The theme really of this whole speech, apart from how beautiful Eleanor is the longevity and the secret to a happy marriage. And I think it's really, really important. And I know some of the speeches, some of the readings were mentioning that. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not finding somebody to live with. It's more finding somebody that you can't live without.
Right.
And I think that Eleanor and Lee have both found that together. And I think with commitment, trust and honesty and everything else, it's the foundation. Everybody says the secret to a happy marriage remains a secret. But I think you've got to fight and you've got to try, and there'll be ups and downs throughout your life. And as I say, I've been with Paula 30 years, and I don't mind saying that not every minute of it has been bliss. There was one occasion where I left the toilet seat up, and we'd had a row, and off she went, and never to come back. And I thought, oh God. But it got a little bit more serious after she'd not come back in a couple of days, and I thought, fight on. You've got to learn to get over these things. But when it got to 3 or 4 days, I ended up ringing the police because I'd rung around all the friends, all the people, the places that she might stay, and nobody could find her. And the police came and sat me down and were very, very serious and said, David, I think you're going to have to prepare yourself for the worst. So I ran down to Oxford and got all their stuff back. So, the other thing that I'd like to say is, for 29 years, I've been the most important man in Eleanor's life. And today, that doesn't end. But I'm being replaced. And I just want Eleanor to know that I'll always be there. No matter what. Now, Lee, welcome to this family. It's a very, very normal, straightforward family. The thing I like about Lee is he's a grafter. They've got themselves on the housing market. They've got themselves a nice little house. Needs a little bit of work doing, don't get me wrong, but they're there, and he's a grafter. Now he doesn't know this, but I overheard him talking to the best man just half an hour ago, and about this. They're not going on honeymoon straight away. He's going to get down to some DIY skills at home. And he's going to do. He didn't actually use those words. He said that next week he's going to be banging and screwing all week. I got the gist of it, and good luck to him.
You're blushing a little bit.
It's her day. Now, Eleanor, as far as I know, from being a baby, never put a foot wrong. She was a model child, and as you can see today, has grown into a model woman. She's exceptionally photogenic, and there is not a bad photograph. There is not a bad photograph of Eleanor anywhere, and there's many a time, you're flicking through your album on your phone and you're looking at photographs, and you just feel proud, and you look at, both myself and Paula, and you think, we've done a good job here. She's happy, she's polite. That's she's very, very well mannered, and she makes us proud that we've done our job properly. She's not materialistic in any way, which is not something I'm used to. Being married to Paul. There's many a time when she was at school, I'd take her to school in the morning, and she'd want dropping off around the corner because we'd have a flash car, or it'd be a bit noisy, or it'd be the roof would be down. So she's she had nothing designer. There was one instance when she was late into her teens. She had Daniel Radcliffe texting and ringing. For those that don't know, Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter. And Eleanor went to his 18th party, and after there he was texting and he was ringing. But she didn't like him. She didn't have anything to do with him, and that's just the 100 million that he's worth. And the thing that I would like to say quite seriously is, if I could change one thing. No, maybe I said that at the wrong time. But what I was going to say is, if I could change one thing, I'd like to wind back the clock and do it all again. This advice for the longevity of a marriage is actually not aimed at Eleanor or Lee, it's aimed at them both. We all know men and women are different. We've got different features, different bodies, somebody's got an extra rib. We look different. The most important thing for a man to understand is the difference is in the brain. Now, a man's brain is full and tightly packed with tiny little boxes. Each box contains one subject. Each box has a lid on it, and each box does not touch any other box. You ask a man a question, like a computer, his brain opens that box, deals with that question, the lid goes straight back on the box, it's tucked away, carries on watching football. Now, a woman's brain has only one box. And in that box is everything. It's like a ball of string with wires and everything attached. You ask a woman a question, and she pulls out this box and there's threads and strings and wires and everything. And eventually, she might get to answer that question. But not straight away, because it's attached to many other things. And amazingly, that most of those strings are attached to an ex-girlfriend's name that happened in a previous life. And I think in order for Lee to understand how women work, that's a very important part. At this stage, another serious moment. I'd like to just give a special thought to people that are not here today. There are people that would have been as proud as punch to have been here today, but unfortunately can't. I know they'll be looking down on us and raising a glass to you both for a blissful future. My mother's one, she would have been ecstatic today. Ellie's grandma, Stuart, dear family friend of ours, Les. They'll all raise a glass to you, hoping that we have a great day. Lastly, just as important. They say that if you want to know what a bride looks like in years to come, look at the mother. And again, I'm going to be serious and say that Paula is as beautiful now as she was 30 years ago. And I think Lee has got a lot to look forward to. I mentioned that marriage is for life, and today I thought it would be a fantastic time to give Paula a token of that eternity.
Oh.
I hope everyone has a great day. So far it's been fantastic. I'd like now to, if you could all raise a glass and just give a toast to the bride and groom. Thank you.
Cheers.